lad, if you haven't already, you need to get yourself one of these whiz hats, bruv. I'm telling you right now. It says twins, so literally just Google twins. Go and get yourself one. It makes life easy mode. I'm telling you right now. Anytime you speak to a girl, they'll instantly just hand the phone over. You don't have to say anything. They'll look at you, see the wrist hat, phone number. That's how it works. Now, if you guys watch my previous video about beating 90% of men in the bedroom, the sex life video, etc., etc., you'll see that at the end of the video, if you've watched it to the end like an absolute G, you'll see that at the end of it, I'm promoting the coaching and something takes my eye. I'm like this, yeah guys, so the link's in the description and you can see if your attention to details, you know, on it. You'll see that I'm looking at something in the background. Now, what that thing was a beautiful young lady, okay? So I literally ended the video, I was like, see you in a bit, boys, bow. And the reason I dropped down so quick is because I seen her and she was like this, with the sun rays on her face, and she was singing. She had her phone out, she was playing some track, and she was singing along to the track, and she didn't realise I was there because I was in the tree like a fucking ninja. So I was like, oh, what the fuck is that? And I ended the video, and I was like, okay, oh, that's unique, that's quite nice. This girl seems like a bit of me. Let me go and speak to her, because, you know, it's very rare that I'll see girls just come and stand by themselves with the sun rays and just, you know, I don't know, it was just a bit different. It was like, oh, that's kind of unique. I gotta go and see who this girl is. I don't think I've seen her before. Drop down, spitting the spirituality game, easy dub, right? Phone number. But the point was I learned something about cold approaching. Every single time I cold approach, I learn something new, and I have to tell you boys about it. It's almost this mindset. I've got two things I want to tell you guys about today. You guys know how I feel about fear. You know, fear, just reframe it into a positive. It's energy, you know, use it to your advantage. It's just your body's way of getting itself ready to do something you're not used to. And again, don't see it as cold approaching. Don't see it as, oh, I'm going to go and learn how to talk to girls. Just see it as, I'm just socializing. That's exactly what I did. I didn't have any intention of asking the girl for a number. I didn't have any intention of cold approaching or, you know, closing the conversation and getting the number. I didn't have any intention of doing that. I just simply thought, okay, there's a girl down there, there's a person down there, a human being, right? I'm a social guy. I like to speak to people. I never used to be like this. But once you start, you know, cultivating some social skills and you start pushing yourself out your comfort zone like that, and you start actually speaking to people, you realize you actually enjoy it. It's quite fun meeting new people, speaking to people. So I saw her down there. I was like, bro, I've got to say something. She seems cool. She seems like a unique, you know, cool girl. Let me go and talk to her. And she's singing as well. So I dropped down. I was like, oh, beautiful singing, by the way. Or like, beautiful voice, by the way. Something like that, right? And she's like, oh, thank you. Started speaking from there. Definitely a very spiritual girl, which I kind of read straight away. Like, who else comes and just embraces the sun rays like that, in, you know, in the open? I thought, you know, that's cool. Let me go and speak to her. So, bam, went down there. Number one that I want you to remember from altercations like this is the fear is the one thing stopping you. Now, again, you know how I feel about fear, but oftentimes if you have a strong enough desire for something, it kind of subsides the fear. It just alleviates any fear. So if you want something bad enough, for example, you want a body, you want to lose weight, you want to build muscle, you want an attractive body. If you want that bad enough, if the desire is there, the intention is there, then it can literally subside the fear and you can go and fucking get it. Even if, oh, I'm scared that when I start going to the gym, if people laugh at me and I don't know what I'm doing, what if I embarrass myself and people are going to laugh because I'm trying to run but I'm fat? All of that fear, just because I fucking want it so bad. I don't want to be a fat cunt anymore. I want it so bad that I'm going to go and fucking get it, regardless of how I feel, regardless of fear, regardless of any limiting beliefs that I have. So number one is just cultivate a bit of masculine aggression. I'm going to try and keep this quick. Cultivate a bit of masculine aggression. Get out there, look at what you want in life and go and fucking get it. You live once. Why are you letting these opportunities and the things that you want just fly past you? Girls, money, success, the YouTube channel that you want. Look at it, analyze it and think, I want to go and fucking get it, regardless of whatever it is. And don't sit on the limiting beliefs. If I literally, I want this so bad, the YouTube channel, the success, whatever. I want it so bad that I'm willing to put aside my limiting beliefs, my fear that was stopping me before, of like, oh, it's too saturated, it's this, it's that, bullshit. I couldn't do it, I'm not good enough, I won't be able to speak, I'm not confident enough, all of this shit. That just goes because I want it so bad. I'm willing to just push through and correct the course as I go along. So number one is cultivate your masculine energy. Cultivate a bit of aggression and get out there and get what it is that you want in life. Whether that's a fucking girl's number or it's some money. Get up and get it. Don't allow fear to dictate your actions, because fear is an emotion and you can control it. Look at it as a positive. My body's just getting myself ready to do something that I'm not used to. And then commit to it. Full commitment, 100%. Don't half-arse it. Don't maybe. It's either you fully go and you commit, or you just don't do it at all. You bitch out and you stay as the bitch. That's it. They're your only two options. Simplicity is key. Number two is just to have this indefinite self-belief. This unshakable, never-ending self-belief in your own self. Look at the world and think, bro, I can do anything on this earth. Anything that is humanly possible, I can achieve it, regardless of the odds, regardless of the negatives that are against me. For example, the negatives in a situation like cold approaching, the negatives are your limiting beliefs, fear. They're the negatives in that situation. Oh, well, she's got headphones in, so I'll just leave it. Or she's probably going to think I'm weird, so I'm just going to leave it. She'll probably think I'm creepy, so I'm not going to speak to her because I might scare her. Or she might think I'm ugly. That is the negatives. Okay, you have to believe in yourself so indefinitely that even though these negatives are piling in, even though all of these odds are stacked against you, you can still perform at your absolute best and get the job done. That is how I see it. With whatever it is. You can use this when you're approaching a girl. I don't give a fuck if she's got headphones in, or obviously be respectful. I don't mean it like that, but I don't care if she's got headphones in and then the limiting beliefs are like, oh, but she's got headphones in, she won't want to speak. If I go and talk to her, just go like this. Literally go like that. Hi, I just wanted to introduce myself. I don't think we've met before. Lovely to meet you. My name's Luke. That's it. If you can clearly showcase that you are a gentleman, you're a respectful, normal individual, you're not a fucking incel freak, she'll probably be happy to speak to you. It's probably going to make her day. Social connection is great. Everyone loves it. No one's going to be like, oh, that guy that talked to me today on the tram, I'm fucking pissed off, it ruined my entire day. No. As long as you're not a weirdo and you don't make her feel uncomfortable, you'll be fine. So you have to have this indefinite self-belief. It's like, all right, even if all of these odds are stacked against me, I'm still going to get the job done. Even if I feel insecure today, I don't feel like it today, there's fear, she's not even looking at me. I think she's fucking fit, so I want to go and introduce myself. That's it. Identify what you want. Go and fucking get it with a bit of masculine energy, a bit of masculine aggression. Number 2, believe in yourself. Don't allow those negative doubts to creep in. Literally just flip them. What if I get rejected? What if you don't? What if you get the number? Start imagining the best case scenario instead, because then you turn the fear into excitement. And then you can commit to it and get the job done. Okay, and it just is trial and error. Just get yourself out there. It's a numbers game. Sometimes you're going to get rejected. Again, you can't control rejection, so why the fuck do you care anyway? You can't control if she's attracted to you. You can't control if she's having a bad day. You can't control if she's just not feeling it. It doesn't matter. You can't control any of that. So focusing and dwelling on the fact, oh, she's not attracted to me, I got rejected. You can't even control that. What the fuck are you worrying about that for? The only thing you can control is whether or not you actually commit to the fear. Okay, that's all you can control. So as long as you're doing that on a day-to-day basis, you're living on your edge, you're pushing those boundaries, you're committing to fear, you're growing as a man, you should be fucking proud of yourself. Even if you are getting rejected, so fucking what? At least you've got the balls to go and do it. And do you know what? That's actually something that the lady said to me when I went and spoke to her. We were chatting, conversation was flowing nicely because obviously I'm a G, I'm good at that kind of stuff. And again, that's a little side tangent, but level up your social skills. That helps with the self-belief. I know I can trust myself to adapt in the present moment with no hesitation, no previous thoughts, just straight away, oh, there's a person there, let me go and speak to them. I don't have to think, what am I going to say? I just drop down the tree, beautiful voice, but it just starts flowing. I don't think about it, it just starts flowing, and I know that it's going to start flowing because I can trust myself, because I've built up myself to be that kind of man. I've worked on my social skills, I've pushed my boundaries, I've embraced fear. So I know that when it comes to it, and that challenge presents itself, I know I can deal with it. Just a little side tangent. But yeah, we started speaking, and she said to me, I admire the courage that you've got to come over and say something. I admire the courage that you've come over to come and speak to me. Look at this dog, bro. He's fucking lost. Every time there's a dog invasion. It's cute though. But yeah, she said to me, oh, I admire the courage that you have to come over and come and speak to me. And I was like, yeah, well, you know, I thought I'd had to say something. He was singing, I just had to come and say something. So yeah, but they actually love that. They can see that, wow, most guys will look at me. Most guys will, you know, check me out, whatever. They'll make eye contact and they'll just won't say anything. They'll just sit in the corner. That's feminine. You are literally submitting to your emotions. You're surrendering to the emotions that you feel. That is feminine. Be a fucking masculine man. Cultivate that aggression and think, right, I fucking want that. Let me go and get it. Do you understand? Coaching's down below if you want to learn more. But yeah, have a lovely, positive day and look after yourselves. Get some sun rays on your skin. Spit the spirituality game. And if you haven't already, invest in the coaching down below and invest in one of these fucking caps, bro. It makes game, Riz, easy. Seduction, you become a master of seduction with a hat like this, bro. It's the Riz hat. I'm telling you, boys, you need one. I want to see all of you guys walking around with Riz hats. I want to see more Riz hats, okay? With that being said, look after yourselves. I'll see you soon. Wow.